afternoon, Year 2, and welcome to using when and if in your SPAG lesson. Now, we use when we say something is definitely going to happen, or when we said that something has happened and then something else has happened as a result of that. Okay, so I fell over when it was icy on the playground, or we will go outside when it is break time. So something definitely is going to happen. Meanwhile, if we say something when something might happen, something's not definitely going to have happened, something might happen in the future, or something might be happening. So for example, when we will go onto the playground if it stops raining. We're not sure if it's going to stop raining, so if means something might happen. Okay. Can you have a go at using these words to make a sentence? You don't have to use them all in a sentence. Just have a go at working together. See if you can use them all if you can, but try to, as much as you can to make a sentence using these words. If you can't use them all, just have a go at making the beginning of a sentence, but see if you can make the whole sentence using if. Off you go. Pause and write them now. Okay, fantastic. So we should have had any different examples. We could have had if in the middle as a conjunction. So we are going to the park if it stops raining. Or you could have had it as at the beginning. If it stops raining, we are going to the park. So we're saying it's not definite. It might happen. We're not sure about the rain. So then we can go. Right, true or false? The conjunction if has been used correctly in this sentence. So Lucy hurt her elbow if she fell over in the playground, in the school playground. Is it right or wrong? Pause and write down now. Okay, well done. It should have been false. It should be when. So Lucy hurt her elbow when she fell over in the playground. We're not saying she might hurt her elbow if she falls over in the playground. We're saying she did. So it's a definite, and it was when she fell over in the school playground. It was then that it happened. If she hadn't fallen over in the school playground, she wouldn't have hurt her elbow. It's a definite. Choose the best conjunction to join these sentences together. We need to ring a plumber. The tap doesn't stop dripping. Is it going to be when or if? Pause and write it down. Okay, well done. It's going to be if. We need to bring a plumber if the tap doesn't stop dripping. It's not a definite that the tap isn't going to stop dripping. So it might stop and then we don't need the plumber. But if it doesn't, then we are going to need to ring that plumber. Okay, complete the sentence below. The glue will dry up if. What are we going to do? And if something happens, if we do something, what will mean the glue will dry up? So what could you put as your answer? Pause and have a go at writing now. Okay, fantastic. And again, you could put very different answers, anything to do with not putting that lid on or leaving it out without a lid, but or something like this. So that this example is the glue will dry up if the lid is not put back on tightly. Okay, what are we going to use in here? Are we going to use when or if? The audience stood and clapped. The play had finished. Are we going to use if or when? Pause and write it down. Okay, it's going to be when, because it's definitely happened. It's already happened. They stood and they clapped, and it's going to be when the play had finished. It's not if the play had finished, they might stand and clap if it was any good. We're saying they definitely did it. They'd already done it. It's in the past tense, so we're going to be using that when the play had finished. So can you rewrite these sentences, joining them together with when or if? You must get there early. You want a seat. The golf ball bounced. It hit the ground. Is what's going to go in each of them. Is it going to be when or if? Pause and write it down now. Okay, well done. So the first one should have been if. So if you want that seat, get there early. Okay, it's not a definite you're going to get a seat, but if you get there early, then you can get that seat. The golf ball bounced. Again, we're in the past, so it's already happened. We know it definitely happened. It bounced, and it bounced because it hit the ground. So it bounced when it hit the ground. Because if it hadn't hit the ground, it wouldn't have bounced. So complete the sentence using some, not all, of the words below. My sister can only play piano. Finish it off for me. Have a go. Pause and write down. Okay, so my sister can only play piano. It can be lots of different examples if she finishes her tea. When she finishes her tea, maybe you could put in there as well. My sister can only play piano. If she finishes her tea, my sister can play piano, but that would mean it would have to go at the beginning. So anything like this is a good answer. Well done. Ellie has written a sentence using the conjunction if. Has she used it correctly? I felt sorry for her if I heard her story. Remember, it's I felt in the past tense. Which one is normally in the past tense? Because if is the future, talking about something might happen. Well, when is saying something may have already happened in the past. So what's it going to be? If or when? So if doesn't make sense in the sentence because we're talking about something that's happened already. So I felt sorry for her. I may feel sorry for her when I hear her story in the future, but it's saying it's going to be when, because it's about the past. I did feel sorry for her and it was when I heard the story. Okay. Well done. Now there is a quiz for you to complete on Teams, which is all about if and when and using them in sentences. I look forward to seeing your scores, and if you want an extra challenge, you can write us some sentences using if and when as well. All right then, bye for now.